Well,
I don't believe him.
Well. Look
Hey.
who wanted me back.
Welcome back, TGP.
Welcome back, TGP.
I'm sorry, I accidentally booted you, and then I booted Gamerz, and it was just Legion. I'm just like, okay, well, I gotta do it now.
Yeah, I'm the one who gets the first bullet, huh?
I'm sorry, you were at the bottom.
Bro, like, every single time something's targeted at him, I'm the one who gets shot. And I'm just there. Come on, dog.
Appreciate you taking the bullet, though.
Okay. Also, one last thing. I think this all but confirms Legendary Silque is at the end of this.
I mean, I can never say that for sure, but that's definitely gonna be the likely case.
I mean, you wouldn't reveal this banner and not do it, right? If they reveal this banner and at the end of this,
don't do it.
it's Lif, and everyone's just gonna lose their mind.
Leaf's gonna be mythic, probably. Like Thrazier.
Yeah, actually, it would make more sense for it to be that. You know what? No. I don't want to use common sense with IS anymore. I give up.
Don't forget we had like Marth and Tiki come out with no surrounding banners.
Yeah.
No genealogy banner for Julia. That kind of stuff.
All right, but I would rather bet on Silque, to be honest.
I'm gonna bet on Silque, but I'm always open to be surprised.
Okay. Let's go over the heroes. Wait. Somebody try to talk?
No, I just...
Legendary Silque will be even better than Legendary Almrepfe again.
You know, it's just how video games work. The girls are always better, because they always sell better. Legendary Silque or Mythic Mila? Well, it can't be Mila, because it's a legend.
Well, Mila would have to be next month, but given that, you know...
The book's ending, it's most likely Lif.
And then Hell.
And then Hell. But Hell's probably... She might not be a mythic, but it would make sense.
She's literally the goddess of death.
You call that a goddess? Man, are you attracted to Jello?
It's not much Jello to Hell to begin with, it's all rags.
What?
It's not much Jello on Hell to begin with, it's mostly just rags.
Okay, well... You like rags?
Now we're talking.
He likes cum rags.
Alright, let's start. Okay, you know, I couldn't identify anybody because I didn't play Echoes, and I already know once we release a trailer video, everyone's gonna make fun of me.
Poor
But-
Catria.
Yeah.
Alright, let's all get it out the way. You didn't recognize Catria?
I didn't recognize Catria until I saw her up, like, closer up, her second picture. The first picture I couldn't tell.
To be fair, I didn't recognize her either, and I played.
It took me a quick second.
It took me a moment because I remember Catria's thighs from anywhere.
You're all fake fans, every
Oh.
single one of you, including myself, because I forgot this guy existed.
Okay,
Forsyth was pretty much the one I was looking
was
for the
about-
most.
I was
how?
about to say.
Is this a real character?
Yes.
Yeah, Forsyth's
you were recruiting pretty early on in Alm's route,
Yep.
along with Python.
I
That was very true.
Okay, here's the thing. I've watched things from Echoes before. I have never seen this guy.
Not everybody uses him,
Okay, makes sense.
but he's not bad. If I can remember correctly, he can actually be pretty damn good.
Okay, well, I could see that because he's absurd in this game. What the heck?
Yeah, no kidding. This guy is a whole new level of surviving.
Hey, did you get any like hints to his BST or his stat spread?
I've been asking for that. I am sitting in bed right now, so I'm not making those calcs.
You're sitting in bed? Who sits in bed instead of lies in bed?
Well, the microphone is on the windowsill.
What? What is your placement?
Very weird right now because the bed upstairs is not.
All I heard was
functional.
microphone on the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a
Is there
very weird
PC
setup.
outside?
Get one of those
It's called
mic arms, and it'll be perfectly
What are you
fine.
talking about?
Perfectly fine.
All right, Jello said 43 base defense. If it's 43 base,
You're probably not looking at that. It's gonna if that's the case. Oh,
I think
wait a minute.
if it's
Bonfire.
43 base, he could reach 53 all on
It's
its
probably
own.
gonna have to be 38 then.
I think it's 38. 38 sounds more right to me.
Yeah, like 38, 39 defense, so it's not Lucas, but it's still very good.
All right, but
Plus, he's got res from his lance, so he's probably gonna have a good res stat.
yeah, I'm thinking of like maybe even 40 defense, up to 40 defense, and
Up to.
mid 30s in res is or close to it is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, something like that.
And that's
So
with the
it's-
lance included, by the way.
Right. So his lance is probably going to make his res closer to his defense, but his defense will be higher. His attack could be around 37. I'm just going to throw a number out there because I can't calc it. But like 37, 38, something like that.
All right, but you know,
People
let's just
correct me if I'm wrong.
let's just get to the most important thing. His lance is absurd. It's a good thing that's a
Good enough,
perf.
Yeah, no, that could be inheritable. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It's
You know-
a good thing that's a lance. If it were an inheritable sword, that would just be the end of the world. Can you imagine
Yes.
that on Celica?
Yes. Healing back up, staying double eye. I'm like, God, goodness.
40 damage.
Yeah. But Soul Lance is chat. Look, it's so hard to say Bolt Fighter. You know, it's just perfect if it was Vengeful. Vengeful actually has an HP threshold of 50%. And if you're healing yourself up by 10 every time, you're gonna stay up that 50% real easy.
Yeah, even special, since it has the same threshold, but you can use it to proc your souls, your noon times a lot quicker.
Yeah, that's why I said the first thing I looked at was like, Special Fighter would be amazing with this. This guy can't
So
be
basically, you
killed.
turn him into Nagi, but instead of having everything that Ethereal Breath has, it's you heal every time you do damage.
Yeah. Well, I still like Nagi because Nagi's breath, you know, AoE.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's for everything else though, Forsyth should come out ahead because I just don't see how this guy dies unless you one-shot him.
I mean, in fairness, 10 HP is 10 HP. But
It's it's 10 HP, but I'm talking about like if you built him for survival reasons.
Oh, if you built him up.
Yeah, because I'm just
Yeah,
seeing like
and
Special
then
Fighter
Anti-Armor is
Noontime or
much
something
trouble.
like that, and I just don't see how he dies in that situation.
Yeah, if you do, 20 damage with... Wait, noontime's 30%, so I gotta do an easier number.
Because I see him being easily buffed to 50 defense or around 50 defense, if not higher.
Absolutely. If what we're saying, 39 defense, 38
Yep.
defense, is correct, then with Fortress Defense Res, that's already 44.
Yeah,
Doesn't take any effort.
yeah, he would also be perfect for Fortress Defense Res. Like, this guy is going to be an absolute god up close because you can't kill him. I think
Mhm.
I think I've never seen a more perfect tank outside of Very
did.
like
I mean, I can sell it for
Yeah.
the tanks that don't recover as well. Although you can argue I can. As
yeah,
much as they do just live.
they're more like survivalists, whereas
Right.
I'm gonna keep forgetting his name. Whereas Forsyth is actually going to heal himself up. So depending on
Yeah.
the combats, he could outlast them. But depending on the initial strike, Forsyth can die in one shot. Self,
Right.
like, not really. I mean, it's possible,
Self
but
can't.
huh?
Self can't.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I just mean one round. Self will just drop to one, but yeah.
Right.
But yeah, in terms of that, like, it's an interesting dynamic. So you can now argue, well, once we see his stats, you can definitely argue it. But at least in theory, you can argue Forsyth is just as good, if not better, depending on the situation.
It's definitely the best for just like sustaining himself. In terms of raw bulk, I don't think Idun can be beat. There's like nothing you can do with how stupid her breath is.
Mhm.
That said, he's definitely got to be the best recovery-based tank we've ever gotten.
We just got a question. When Luna Lance? Is that a real weapon in Echoes?
There's Soul, Luna, Astra, and sometimes Vengeance, which is an axe. They all
Holy shit.
Mhm.
That be
Yeah.
the future.
Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, Astra was at one point a sword, which is why Ira doesn't get Astra as a sword, something like that. So there is that as well.
Sword, yes.
Okay. Anyways, real quick, let's just talk about potential builds. I'm sorry. When he's like this, Fortress Defense Res, Special Fighter, or Vengeful Fighter, keep joint home defense. Your choice of special, because it could be Bonfire, or it could be like Soul. Or, if it's Soul or Noontime, he will literally never die. But
Yeah, that's so much recovery. I mean, depending on how much bulk you can give him, you can argue distant counter, so he can just do it from range. 'Cause
Yes.
he has to hit before anything happens.
yes, I do like the fact that when I first saw that Res plus 3, I was like, eh. Now it makes a lot more sense, because if he gets to
It was
around
kinda
50
confusing.
defense, his only real weakness is Res.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on his speed. Well, if his speed is actually kind of decent, that means something has to tank, so that res stack could easily hit about 30.
Yeah.
But if it's around 35...
Was he slow in his game?
I don't remember. I know that my friend made him the fastest unit he has. Weird.
Okay.
But I think, if I remember correctly, it's not that quick.
But he can do Vengeful Fighter and doesn't need Heavy Blade. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
Well,
can, he can.
Armors should never be using heavy blade to begin with.
Anyways, Bullfighter's just a bit weird, because he looks like he's defensive, but Bullfighter's used offensively.
I mean, in fairness, you can still use... It doesn't have an HP threshold, so even if you do end up getting a little low, you can return your HP pretty quickly.
I know, I'm just saying with his A skill, it doesn't fit as well. Or his roll.
54 plus... So it was 30 damage, 54, so that'd be 48... Oh. Shoot. So that's why it's 43. He took off Defres Bond. Okay, so we're gonna have to assume he has his C slot active in order for him to not have 43 defense. Yeah, so it's 38 if both his A slot and C slot aren't active.
Okay, if it's 38, that's still really high considering...
It could be super boon potential.
Yeah,
If it's 43, that's busted.
Isn't Nagi 40?
41.
41?
Yes.
Okay, well,
And
3,
Lucas
a gap of
is
3.
Lucas is currently the record holder for the highest non-HP stat at 42 defense. So, unless Forsyth decides, screw the rules, I'm going higher than Lucas, it should be around 38.
Okay, I need to know, does he say run not coward because he can't catch up to them? Or is he really seriously thinking that they're a coward?
Well, they can't even counter him.
Okay, yeah, that's right. He's a Lance Cab with our sweep. Literally telling a Cav hero with Fire Sweep not to run away. Okay. I mean, that's character for you.
That is.
Alright, let's move on to the most sleeper hero I've seen in months.
I have
Python!
no idea how this guy managed to come with such a weak kit.
You know, we'll probably be surprised, because recently we've been surprised by all the enhanced BSTs, and archers have really
Oh,
gone...
he's gonna have the same BST as Rolf, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, but here's the thing, you already got Rolf, and I would argue Rolf has a better kit. And he's free!
As sad as that is, yes. I mean, in fairness, we know this guy's probably gonna demote. That said, Rolf is a better kit. Alright,
chat, I need to know, did he have Blue Tonebreaker in his game? I do not understand this. Is that a typo? Is that an error? Who the heck at IS thought, you know what we need in 2019? Another hero Blue Tonebreaker. And everyone on the table is like, just quiet. And there's one guy's like, no one uses Blue Tonebreaker. And then they throw him out the window.
It was actually, Blue Tonebreaker's not that unpopular as fodder sometimes, simply because there are fast blue mages, and Robin's been the only one to have it for years.
You can't be I have never seen people... Okay, that's not true. I've saw people use Blue Tonebreaker once upon a time, but I cannot recall anybody doing it in 2019.
It's not very popular now. It's mostly a niche counter thing, but there are still a lot of fast blue mages that this applies to. Not so much red, not so much green. And can't really breaker their speed in general.
Yeah, you want to know the last time I heard Blue Tonebreaker being spoken of? I heard this one guy tell me, hey Nimius, you know, I have Blue Tonebreaker on my hero. Why does Reinhardt still double him?
I was about to say, you still need to counter Reinhardt.
Yeah, and I was just
if you can't double Reinhardt naturally, which means he has impact for some reason.
No, I meant, like, why doesn't it prevent Reinhardt from doubling?
Oh, you precious summer child.
Yeah, that was the last time I heard it spoken of, and yeah, like, once everyone realized it doesn't do anything. Let's get it straight. This would be great on, like, Ishtar. It would be great on... honestly, I don't even see blue mages, to be honest. It's just Reinhardt. It's the predominant blue mage. And the other blue mage I see, do you want to know who it is? It's Ophelia. She will still smoke your ass with just one shot.
Yeah, this is true.
Yep.
You know what's really funny?
What?
I just recently fought her to Robin for Blue Tone Breaker.
Wait,
It's like
what? Okay, who and why? And you're TGP, but Neff
No.
can't learn this. Who?
Yeah, she can.
She can?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, was it to Neff?
It was the Bethany, the other now.
You have an
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And lances can learn their respective colors.
No, I thought I meant Bo Neff.
Oh, no, I can learn it.
Oh. Whatever, it's a shit skill, and Steady Blow is also a shit skill because... Okay, it's not completely shit, but it's just like, of all the skills...
Well, it's not demoted, is basically what it comes down to.
And that is the secret to Python. They basically said, who could we put in the game? And no one would mind if his entire kit was trash, because we just wanted to demote him to put the
Those who
skills
know
in
the
this
game
pool.
actually kind of like Python, but this definitely is a good throwaway unit for stats.
You know, when I first saw him and I just saw Short Bow, I'm like, Sue. When I saw Moonbow, I was like, Sue. When I saw Steady Blow, I was like, well, Sue, because Sue has Swift Sparrow, so Sue's already much better.
Yes, well, I mean, Sue's gonna stay 5 stars.
Well, yes, that is true, but I'm just saying. Now, he's our first colored archer that will demote.
Yep.
Now, chances are he's still going to be ass, and chances are Norn will be better. Chances are Rolf will be better.
I mean, Rolf, I'll argue, probably. Norn's not an archer cav.
It's not an archery
So,
cat. Look,
a niche
I don't
build.
see the benefit of being on a cav, and especially when you're colored.
Hmm.
Like, if you're not on a cav with Norn, you can reach that beautiful 170 BST, and you don't need color dual infantry. That is a huge boon in my opinion. Not to mention she's just high speed, pretty good defensively, and that attack isn't terrible. I mean, it's 2 overroll for Pete's sake.
Yeah, I mean, given that he's gonna have to, he's kind of looking to be speed def attack. He could probably have good attack stat, drop his res, and then still have good speed. So he might still have at least competent attack, like 32, 34.
Yeah. All right. Here's how I see it.
Mm.
If you're going to pick an archer to make nowadays, it's Norn. Now, granted, she's 4-star locked and she's not common. But if I were making archer, it's her number 1. If I were making archer number 2 and it had to be Cav, it'd be Rolf. If not, well, you can't even pick up Braveman anymore. Ooh.
Yeah, no, not Braveland.
Yeah. But I just, if he's green, just recognize this, chat. If you're green, you're not you have the weaknesses of a green hero. That's not good. Yeah. Generally speaking, if you're going to be an archer, you want to be colorless. You want to have that colorless attack, so everything balances out.
I mean, I'd argue green's not bad because a lot of flyers, and I mean a lot of flyers, are blue. So you kind of have a pretty wide range of units you already target, whereas red's the least common for flyers.
Here's a counter argument. Most common hero type in the game. I think it's red swords in particular.
Red sword infantry. So if you want to cover things outside fire niche, you're probably going to one colorless.
Yeah,
Or
look,
blue.
I don't like Python for the reason of if for some reason you brought him into arena, oh god, you're gonna get so many red armored heroes. He is literally just going to be bouncing his arrows off.
Yeah, no, if you brought him into arena, you are
Yeah.
sticks. But
And if you bring him into ether raids, now that creates an interesting situation because I think it would be
fireballs
ether
are
raids
uncommon.
offense. You can't use him defensively. I think it would just
No,
be.
well, actually, I see a pretty substantial number of Sue and Wolt during their respective times because they're pretty
I-
decent sweepers.
I just mean like if you go up against like Knigas or something, he's screwed.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh,
Well, not
mean,
that he would have a
all-
disadvantage there, but whatever.
Archers. Archers in general are just screwed unless you're Alm.
Yeah. Well, archers in general are screwed unless you're like fire sweep. Or,
I mean,
like,
even
wind.
if you're fire sweep, if you can't do damage, what's the point?
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, But yeah, like in general, top 3 archers to use would just be Brave Alm number 1. Number 2 is, you know what? Dancer Nephany should be on that list too because
Dance for Nephany.
Dance
We're
just
talking 5-star locks, then Sol, Nephany, Alm, Jacob, basically.
There was Farsa's variant. You are right. I'll take variant over this guy. Moving on.
Yeah. A short bow demoting is very nice.
I think that's the entire point.
Yeah, that.
Damn, I just killed Sue for that too.
I was about to say.
Dang.
Sue was dying for the wrong skill.
Okay. Now we have Silque. I swear that's okay. It's Silque. I know.
I'm
But
gonna slap her face.
okay,
Say that
look,
one more
man.
time.
Look, man. I'm already gonna have like
We
all
don't
the.
need to associate with Silque.
I'm gonna have all the down thumbs in that trailer video already. Everyone's you know how to say. I'm gonna edit it in. It's like I know it says Silque, and people will still say it.
The comments already there.
I know
The
it's
video's
already
not
there.
even uploaded, but it's there.
I know.
It's gonna be there,
I know.
and it'll
We
probably be the
know.
most voted up.
I want everyone to know English is my first language. In fact, I never learned English. I played Scramble when I was a kid. And I can't even say that right. Oh my god. Okay.
I was about to say, you played what?
Please, just
Please,
Bro,
please leave me alone.
I'm the one with the alcohol in here. How are you stumbling your words, but not me?
Okay, I look. I can't even speak. You know, I am telepathically.
Telepathically.
I am going mind to mind with you right now. I'm not speaking.
Scatting now.
Jesus, sweet Jesus. You're ruining her. You're so beautiful.
Why'd you have
Everybody
to
likes her.
desecrate such a
It's
pure
a bad
maiden?
week when Nino can read better than Ems.
I can read. I just can't pronounce anything.
No.
See, this is
no,
why you like
he's
Nino.
totally right.
Oh yeah, I like Nino because she's my kindred spirit.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Are you
Alright.
saying you can't read it because you have embraced Nino?
I embrace her for everything she is, illiteracy and all. All right, melancholy. Did I get it?
Melancholy, yeah.
Oh fuck! Thank God. All right,
How come you got that? And
because I watched the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. It was a great
Oh, yeah.
movie. 9 out of 10. Actually, 10 out of 10. It was the last movie before her voice actress decided to sleep with her band, and now she can't get the job and can't get Haruhi movies or seasons anymore.
A horse with wings is called a Nemesis. That is how you look.
Thanks.
Damn.
All right. Anyways, the reason why this is such a good staff is because it's Witchywan, and Witchywan is great for ether raids, great for Roker sieges. It's just great.
It's absolutely mandatory in Rooker Sieges if you don't have guard.
Yeah, and as somebody who does not have guard on every type of hero, there are some color archetypes where I'm just struggling.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's why it's great. And yes, it resets their special. So if, for example, you're going against Zofia or something, and they're within the AoE range, you hit that hero in front of her, bam, she loses it. If, for example, you're fighting against something that has a very deadly special and can charge it, even in one cooldown, you can get that guard status on them. Actually, would still charge. Would it? No, it wouldn't.
No.
Depending if they have like special
because
fight or
it's
something.
Dazzling Staff, unless it's nullsy disruptible, the special's gone as soon as you finish combat.
Yeah.
It never procs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's such a great weapon. Don't get fooled by the fact that it's 12 might and it's on a cute character, because that's about to be dropped on almost every, you know, pay-to-win player's mage.
Yeah, I was about to say,
staff
you're
healer.
not going to be demoting this. Sadly,
She's not demoting.
this is the first time the staff unit's not demoting in quite a while. After we had 2 in a
Yes.
row.
Yes, Mercedes. Fucking shit. I said Mercedes and it sounds so much better. And then some guy's like, no, it's Mercedes. And I'm just...
Yeah, it's Mercedes, but it's like...
Mercedes?
That sounds really dumb.
Yeah, it really is.
It sounds...
I actually on purpose say Mercedes.
Yeah, I know.
I just say Mercedes because that's what I've known.
It doesn't help when you're named after a car.
Yeah,
That's true.
And
there you go.
The car is a German car.
Have you seen the picture, by the way, of the Mercedes Benz?
No. No? What are you talking about?
Let's look for it. Give me a second.
Okay, I'll wait for it. But as we go on, Recover Plus, great special. You know, you could actually get Melancholy and Recover Plus, or yeah, that's actually not bad.
That's actually pretty good. You could get both. Yeah.
You can't do Dazzling Staff, unfortunately. Like, you can't take all that, because that's 5.
Yeah, Dazzling Staff remains completely 5-star locked.
Yeah. Earth Firebomb, I'm just gonna be serious, I don't think much of these skills. They do make a difference, and they've saved my butt like 1 or 2 times. Because I left a similar skill on... Well, actually, Veronica and Loki have similar skills.
Yeah, they do. One's attack speed, the other one's def res.
Yeah. And they've saved my butt like 1 time each. So I know it can matter, but personally, I like Miracle. Just
Miracle's not bad.
Yeah, because if you have your healer spam Restore Plus or something, all of a sudden they're on Miracle, and that could screw up your opponent.
Yeah, if you're doing a Restore Ball, then definitely. Though if you're doing just regular healer, Recover Ball, and things like that, Balms, they really do a lot.
Mm-hmm. And Dazzling Staff does not need any explanation. Preventing your foe from counterattacking is huge, especially when she needs to attack to trigger her staff.
It's pretty much the ideal skill for her.
Yeah. Staff EXP, it's a throw-in.
I'm surprised it wasn't even out yet.
To be honest, chat, like, healers are the easiest ones to level up. Just throw them into your other Okay, this is what I do when I train up healers. I throw the healer in, I remove their weapon, and I put on like live to serve or something, and then I just start the battle and auto battle, and as soon as something gets hit, they like run forward and heal. Now if the map's really big and your other hero who's getting hit runs way too far away, they're just gonna stay in space, stay in the same spot. But I've never struggled to level up healers, to be honest. Given they
I've
get
always
EXP
found it annoying, given that I try to do healer level ups through the training maps.
Oh yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that sucks. Fortunately, I can just give a Wrathful Staff, but yeah, no, until that point, it absolutely sucks.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, Silque is not demoting at all, and at least she's in the game, because I remember people asking for her for a long time.
We literally have Zofia coming back to Fire Emblem Heroes just because she's in the game.
Okay, specifically Zofia. I still remember when the game first came out, he's just like, "When is Silque coming?" And I'm just like, one day, Zofia.
Yes.
One day.
Yes.
Basically,
finally came over 2 years later.
Almost like it's not almost 3 years, but heading closer to 3 years than 2. The guy has already quit the game, and now he's just like, "Oh, she's finally here." Man, can you imagine, chat? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine playing this game so long, waiting for a hero to the point of you quit first?
And then they come.
Then they come. That's heroes for you. Where your dreams never come true till you quit.
And then they do.
Then they do.
And then they're broken.
Then they're broken. Alright, Catria. I am just so excited. I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for thighs. I'm a sucker for Catria.
We get that.
She's just such a sweet girl. And that she's a slut.
You're such
She
a
ruined
sucker for
everything.
her that you didn't even know it was her.
Look, man, I recognized her after a moment. As soon as I saw her thighs, I knew.
I didn't recognize her at first either, so.
It's just not just her thighs, but just like how high cut her dress is. Because I've always said Catria is not wearing panties.
Basically.
Look how high it is, and you still see no hint of it. It's the same thing in game right now in her current art. This girl is wild.
This Catria doesn't look anything like the one in SOV though.
Well, I mean, it's just because it's not done by Hidari.
Wait, is this artist is... Oh, okay, it's different artist.
Yeah, it's not Hidari.
I mean,
It looks similar.
It looks similar. It's just the fact it's not similar to that one at all.
yeah, it's
not
Gaetano
similar to
doesn't.
no, it's
really
not
different.
similar to the Shadows of Valentia one.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Shadows of Valentia's artist is very different from a lot of.
Well,
Alright.
yeah, Hidari in general just has a very different style. But,
Yeah.
All right, chat. But look. See how high cut it is? How cut? This is the buttocks. This is the waist. No hint.
You see straight cheeks.
Straight cheeks. No hint at all.
Hell yeah.
I could recognize her from that. I cannot believe her thigh high got an upgrade as well. This girl just gets hotter with age.
Technically, it's going back, but okay.
Is it?
Is it?
Wait.
Actually,
No, actually,
you
I
know
think
what?
that's
don't even
the.
get that time.
I think that's FE1 Catria, not FE3.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I'm getting confused now.
Same
Well,
here. Let's keep
FE2 Catria is 2 years older than FE1, and I think FE3 Catria is a year older than FE2.
Okay. Then I was fed some bad info.
All I know is this is the more mature one than the one we got in Chow Dragon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I can tell. Because her hair is slightly longer, her boobs are slightly bigger. Alright, moving on. I'm most excited about her. She's a sword hero now.
Yeah, decided to take up Paula's mantle despite, after I had to be told this, they can't wield swords in Shadows of Valentia.
Don't worry about it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? This isn't what she actually uses?
Oh, hell no.
No, she's Lance.
I thought she's... That's right. I thought she stayed Lance. I didn't say anything because I didn't know later on. You decided to pick up a sword. Wait a second. Let me... One sec. Just double checking. All three sisters, are they in Echoes?
Yeah,
Yes.
all three are.
Even though Pala gets married and Est is a whore?
Who married Abel? Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget, Echoes occurs between Shadow Dragon and New Mystery.
Who did
So-
have-
How the hell did she find a time to do all this stuff between two massive
Oh, God.
campaigns?
I think
There was a very brief period of peace.
It's a okay. My girl Catria gets around.
Oh, yeah. Well, gets to travel 2 whole continents
shit, dude.
and not find a single man along the way.
How's that possible? This is the hottest girl. Man, did every guy she got across, were they all cucks? Or did Sheeta get to them all first? Damn it, Sheeta!
But yes, of course.
She should have been with Marth. Alright. But yeah, Astro Blade. This is a really interesting weapon. Attack plus 3
It is.
means it's essentially 19 might, and if unit's attack is over foe's defense by 50%, it does 50% of the difference. That's crazy.
It's not true damage. It's
Is it not?
boosted damage.
Damn.
If it was true damage, it would be deals damage equal to 50% of unit difference between units attack and foe's defense.
Yeah.
This is closer to Glimmer as an actual attack. So it roughly is like when you have Glimmer on each of your strikes, which is why it's called Astro Blade.
Mm-hmm.
It's boosting it's like Glimmer is boost damage by 50%. Astro
Oh,
Blade
I
is
get it.
50% boost.
So it's more like Glimmer.
Yeah. It's slightly
Ah.
different because it's not going off your damage.
Then why the fuck isn't it called Glimmer Blade?
Because if it was Astro Blade, it would be 150% and that would be broken.
Then why is it called Glimmer Blade? That's the wrong name. Okay, Astro Blade is actually in the game. I get it. So I'm just trolling.
And you would be doing 100% if you were to do 2 strikes.
Yeah.
You probably end up having Astra by the time you finish doing 150% anyways.
All right. You're right. That's still crazy. Okay, true. Oh, one sec. Somebody just said this. Sheeta married Marth, though. All right, so in my fanfic, all right, Marth marries Catria, and they give birth to Lucina. Then Lucina travels back in time and marries Crom.
Just
Wait.
shut up. Just,
Okay, you can just shut up now.
you know what? I'm unsubscribing.
Just screw 1,000 years.
All right, there you go. That's how I see it.
Just shut up.
Pringle Man's like, I like your thanks.
You're the reason why there's still war in the Middle East.
Oh dear.
All right, let's continue on.
Moving on.
Okay, so it's actually Glimmer Blade. We are changing the name to its accurate name, but all right. Harsh Command Plus. I'm glad to see this. Who was it on before? It was on
Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Yeah. 5-star season locked. Good
Yeah.
job.
So it's good to have it on a normal pool, and it's actually a really good skill.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mail Morgan comes back to date Grimma, and they give birth to Robin.
Don't encourage this tomfoolery.
This is unadulterated.
Man, you guys are creating the universe I wanted.
Your mouth privilege is about to be revealed.
About to just rip it right off.
I'm gonna flex seal it, shut it.
Alright, but yeah, Harsh Command Plus is a really good skill. It's actually more useful than people think because people always value stats, but you gotta also value the fact that you might get debuffed. And if this reverses your penalties, which it does, this could actually turn things around in a jiffy. It might be more valuable than running a Rally Plus.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So for things like Arena, I really like Harsh Command Plus. Shame I will never be able to get it, and if I did get it from Catria, I will not be killing her, so there you go.
Hey, you can stop guard from Witchy One / that staff.
Yes.
Good one.
I can't remember the name right now.
You're an
Melancholy.
idiot.
Melancholy.
Melancholy.
Alright.
Mm.
Anyways, attack speed bond 4. I don't like attack speed bond or any bond skills on offensive heroes. I just think it's wonky. But when you have aerobatics, you literally are set up for this. So why the heck not?
Yeah. I mean, I like it when you can have movement. That's
Yes.
basically how I look at it, which is why I like it on Micaiah, why I like it on Catria, because they have positional skills in their kit that basically let anybody move wherever they want.
Yes. Yes, okay. But yeah, attack speed bond 4, this is crazy good for her because that 7 attack goes towards Astral Blade as well. That extra speed, she's going to be fast. I mean, it's Catria for Pete's sake.
Plus, she's going to have like 40 speed almost.
Yep. And neutralize units penalties to attack speed during combat is huge. So if for whatever reason she got chill attack, chill speed, or whatever, it does not matter.
Mm-hmm. You could just completely take the Light Shrine and not have to worry about it.
True. That's actually a really good point. Anyways, aerobatics is nice, but does hint aerobatics and speed tactic does hint at she should not be in a Fire Emblem, though she would totally function in one, but she's set up to not be in one.
Kind of funny, given she's a Pegasus sister, but I guess her
Yes.
sisters aren't here.
Yes, and they should never be here. Okay, aerobatics and speed tactics, nice. I really like speed tactics from the perspective of just how few heroes have it. I mean,
They keep putting it on 5 stars.
yeah, it's
Why?
weird. It's like, you know, res tactic, defense tactic. You know, you can reasonably get them from just
Yeah.
upgrading heroes or with grails, but yeah,
Like attack tactics on the Galt.
yes.
That's
That's
over a
weird
year.
because attack should be just as a bigger premium than speed actually.
It's on Legendary Azura, but they decided to demote it on a 4-star dagger.
Yeah, the Galt doesn't actually make sense. He's actually freakishly good and he's has a great kit and he's
He has
4 stars.
one of the best daggers. He has a good stat line, and he has attack tactic.
okay. What can you
What were
tell
they
me about
doing?
Conrad? Explain Conrad to me, and please tell me he's a douchebag.
He's the stepbrother of Silque, and he's not even there for the beginning of the. And he comes in a sort of serious like fashion. As
Does he
hinted by
actually
his
wear a
mask.
mask? Because he looks like a clown.
Yes. he
Oh my
does.
god. I don't know anything about him, but he looks
does
so
take
funny
it
to
off
me right now.
often,
Oh,
He
thanks,
takes his
Varo.
mask
None
off
kappa.
his
He
face
looks like a
sometimes.
big old doofus.
Sorry, what? Say again?
He does take off his mask sometimes, unlike Sirius.
Okay, but Sirius is hot, and I don't think Conrad hot.
You'll tell me. We have his art.
Oh, show me his art. Oh my god, is this what you meant?
Did you look at the picture?
No, that's not what I meant.
What the
Zom made that. Completely misunderstood me.
What? Are Are you sure?
But to do on a canoe, that's pretty good.
I was about to ask you that.
Hey, this is our new hero. It's Mercedes-Benz.
This just looks.
Weapon is a fucking car.
This doesn't even fit.
Why is...
He's.
Why?
Is he like?
Why?
Is that canoe like just to have a hole there?
That's a canoe. To do in a canoe.
It's to do on a canoe.
But wait, where's Sirius to row it? Where's Camus to row the canoe?
Oh, that's
with
true.
the canoe?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Boba Fett fell in the pit of sandworms, so he can't be doing this right now.
All right. Anyways, let's wrap this up. Valbar is your final hero. He's free, dropping a 3 and 4 stars. He's big, he's chunky, and his double chin freaks me the hell out.
That's almost a Stan Smith chin.
And Leon just completely creamed his pants.
Leon has nutted.
You know, I've been hearing people ask for Valbar since year 1.
Literally, when Leon came out. Yes.
It's been a long time. He's finally here. I am just expecting him to be better Effie, that's all.
Oh, he is gonna be Arden.
Better Arden. Yes,
He's
that's
gonna
actually...
be chunky. Like this guy already has 50 HP at 4 stars.
Yeah, I'm expecting better Effie or Blue Arden.
Yeah, it's gonna be Blue Arden more likely. He's gonna have like 55 HP almost with 36 to 37 attack and around 36, 37 defense. At least. Like, this guy's a chonker with Brave Lance Plus.
I just realized if anyone was making, like, for whatever reason, making Gwendolyn or Effie or something, I think you should probably just stop now. Because,
I made my 5-star plus on Gwendolyn, and now I realize I am doomed.
Wait,
Yeah.
You're
Gwendolyn,
big dumb. I hope he has his plus speed.
Because I don't like Effie's
Super
defense.
I mean, a super boon in speed.
that would be funny. Alright,
It's like you're massive.
so what can you tell me about Valbar, aside from the fact that he's chunky?
He's gay.
Is he?
It's heavily implied that he is Leon's gay lover.
Oh my god!
But in the game, Valbar talks about how pirates killed his wife and child.
Oh yeah, he hates pirates.
Yes.
Wait, he had a wife and child?
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
fucking dead.
And they're
Yeah. Yeah.
And he repays by getting dick, bro.
and now he's gay. How's that? Okay,
I can never,
sure.
he's like, I can never love another woman, but another man, that's another story.
Did he really say that?
No.
Oh my god, it would have made so much sense. Yeah, this guy guy totally looks like he's starring a yaoi, man. He's just a big dude, and then the cute
hands.
Leon, and it works out
Yaoi
together.
hands. This man's got yaoi hands.
Oh yeah, he's got yaoi hands.
He's got a yaoi body. Like,
Hey, actually, did you notice that? He's actually smacks his shield before he attacks. Hey, custom animation. I like that.
Hey.
oh, I didn't notice that. Ooh.
Yeah, that's nice. That is something
Were you
people
about
do.
to say that's cute. I deadass heard you about to say that's cute.
That is
Not gonna
cute that they
lie.
put the animation in for that because it's actually really accurate. It's a scare tactic in medieval warfare to like make loud noises, get some morale up, scares the shit out of your opponents. So it's nice to see him
Learn
do
the
that.
lore names. God.
Learn the Lord. God damn it! I didn't play Echoes. Leave me alone. All right, I'm sorry. I'm a fake Fire fan. I'll fix it someday.
The Fire Emblem flan.
I'm a flan.
Flantus flan?
That's what Marth did all those years ago. He didn't find the Fire Emblem. He found the Fire Emblem flan. It's just a rotting piece of bread pudding.
Oh god.
Can we get to the part where you both stop talking, please?
No.